أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم. Inshallah, we will start today Surah Al-Jinn. There are 28 verses in it, and there are two paragraphs, ruku'. The current mushaf, yani the current scripture of the Quran, the order is 72. It is a mid-Makki surah, because I told you the Makki surah are roughly 80-85. So 40 is number 40, in the middle of the Makki age. Okay, surah means chapter of the Quran. Makki, I mean, of course, before Hijrah. And Al-Jinn, Surah Al-Jinn, okay? So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Surah Al-Jinn, okay. So, Jinnat, in this earth, there are three kind of creation living. Okay, one are the human, second they are jinn, and the third is angels. These angels are called Mala Safil. Mala Safil means they are the lower angel, lower level angel, because there is Mala'ul A'la. Mala'ul A'la are those angels who live in the skies, above the seven skies, Arsh Kursi. And this is Mala Safil, okay? Which normally live with us, angels, for different purposes, the angel. And when Allah created the earth, so the first creation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put on the earth to live was the jinn, before the human being. So human beings were not existing and jinns were living on the earth. Now, jinnat, they have resemblances with the human. Like, for example, what are the resemblances? Tawalud and tanasul, which means they make children, okay, and they get married, male and female jinns. It is in the jinnat, it is not in the angels. And the second thing is that they are mukallaf. Mukallaf mean that they supposed to follow Sharia. And the bad jinnat will go to Jahannam, the good jinn will go to Jannah. So the same way, like the human beings are mukallaf. Mukallaf means burdened. Burdened, the burden of Sharia, the ahkam of Allah. This is called mukallaf, like you all are mukallaf. But if a child before puberty, he is not mukallaf. Okay, there is no burden of Sharia on him. So it's called mukallaf. So they are mukallafin, the jinnat. All right? Okay, and when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is no nas, there is no ayah or hadith that if they are mukallaf and they follow Sharia, so at that time, there used to be prophets in them. Because how will they know what is right and wrong? Okay, before the creation of the human being, the ulama said there might have been prophets sent amongst the jinnat also, to show them what is right, what is wrong. But when Adam alayhi salam created, okay, so these jinnat, what they did a lot of fasad on the face of the earth, and killing and everything. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the angels, and they cleaned the whole earth from those jinnat. And shaitan, who was a good jinn, the angels took with them so that he start living amongst the angels. So shaitan is also a jinn. Then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to create Adam alayhi salam, so from the past experience with the jinns, the angel realized that this will be a creation, the human, which is similarity with the jinnat. So they say, أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ Man? Man yufsidu fiha wa yasfiku dima. So how the angels know that the creation, Adam is not even created, that they will do shed the blood and they will be do fasad. Why? Because from their experience of the jinnat, that what the jinnat did, this human being will start doing the same thing. Allah say, I know what you don't know. Okay? Then after that, when Adam alayhi salam came, he was created. Right? So, as we know about our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that we call him Nabiyyus Thaqalain. Okay? Thaqalain mean two heavy things. Okay? سَنَفْرُغُ لَكُمْ أَيُّهَا الثَّقَلَيْنِ. So Thaqalain mean what? Jinn and human being. Also Thaqalain mean Qur'an and Sunnah. Okay, it's heavy, muhtam bishan, ali shan, high things. So Qur'an and Hadith are al Sunnah are also called Thaqalain, and Jinn and human being. So our Prophet is the Nabi of the angels also. You know, as the previous prophets also. So these jinnat, what they used to do, they used to, like this is the sky. So the jinnat used to come here and steal the news from the angel. The angels will hand over the news to the other next generation angel. They will steal the news. And then they will bring it to their friends amongst the human beings. And these human beings will tell those things, earthquake is coming, flood is coming, good condition, bad condition. They call kahin, and this is how they used to make money. This system was there. Okay, change amongst the human being and the angels. Before the Prophet, our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came. This thing existed in the time of all the prophets. So our prophets, when he came, so these borders of the heaven, they were sealed. And the entry of the angels, they become mamnu, prohibited. I mean the jinns, prohibited to go. And there's no news. They could not steal the news anymore. So the angels were, the jinn were very surprised that in the universe there must have been a very big episode occurred. That is why this whole channel is blocked. So what the jinnats did, they have their main mega conference, and then they deputed different parties. Okay, you go to China, you go to Russia, you go to India, you go to the Middle East, you know, you go to Europe, and find out that what has happened extraordinary, that we cannot steal the news anymore. So there was one party which was Tashkil, which was going to Tehama, like Makkah, Medina, that area. So when that party came to look for what has happened, so in Makkah there used to be a bazaar, a marketplace which is called Ukkaz. So the Prophet used to go there and give da'wat of Islam to the Arab Qabail. So the Prophet, he departed at Tahajjud time to go to the marketplace so that he can catch maximum Arab Qabila tribe to give them da'wat of Islam. When the Prophet came to a place called Nakhla, so these Tehama party, which were deputed from Yemen, Yemen was their headquarters, and in Yemen there was a place called Naswibin. So the jinnat of Yemeni jinnat who emerged from Naswibin, and they were going to the area of Tehama, they came to Maqam Nakhla, where the Prophet was leading Fajr Salat to the Sahaba. And when they listened to the Qur'an, they said, this is what it is, what we are looking for. This is the extraordinary thing. You know, so this is the Sha'n Nuzul, that this surah was revealed, and the angel say we are successful in finding the cause of it. This hadith, which is in Bukhari also and in Muslim, shed more light on this. Okay, look this hadith in Bukhari. Look what the hadith say. In talaqa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet departed. في طائفة من أصحابه with a group of his companions عامدين إلى سوق عكاظ, and their intention was to go to the bazaar, the marketplace of Ukaz. Okay? وَقَدْ حِيلَ بَيْنَ الشَّيَاطِينَ وَبَيْنَ خَبَرِ السَّمَاءِ. That was the time when a barrier had been established between the devils and between the news of the sky. At that time. وَأُرْسِلَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ الشُّهُبُ. And the missiles, the shooting stars used to be fired on these devils when they attempted to steal the news. فَرَجَعَتِ الشَّيَاطِينُ. The devils returned from the sky. فَقَالُوا, they say, مَا لَكُمْ. What has happened to you that you came without the news? فَقَالُوا, the jinn say, حِيلَ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَ خَبَرِ السَّمَاءِ. A barrier has been established between us and between the news of the sky. وَأُرْسِلَتْ عَلَيْنَا الشُّهُبُ. And shooting stars are being fired upon us. قال ما حال بينكم وبين خبر السماء إلا ما حدث. Something really has happened which is causing this thing. فَضْرِبُوا مَشَارِقَ الْأَرْضِ وَمَغَارِبِهَا. Go and search in the east of the earth and in the all corners of the earth. فَانْظُرُوا. So look, مَا هَذَا الْأَمْرُ الَّذِي حَدَثَ. What is this matter which has happened? فَانْطَلَقُوا. So they departed. فَضَرَبُوا مَشَارِقَ الْأَرْضِ وَمَغَارِبِهَا. مغاربها. They went to the east and the west of the earth. ينظرون, looking for ما هذا الأمر الذي حال بينهم وبين خبر السماء. What is that matter which has been a barrier between them and between the news of the sky? فانطلق الذين توجهوا نحو تهامة. The one who were going to Tihama, Mecca, إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم بنخلة. They found the Prophet in Maqam in the place of Nakhla. وهو عامد إلى سوق عكاظ. The Prophet was going to the marketplace of Ukaz. وهو يصلي بأصحابه صلاة الفجر. The Prophet was leading صلاة الفجر to his Sahaba. فلما سمعوا, when they listened to the Qur'an, Al-Quran, تسمعوا له, they listened very carefully. فقالوا هذا الذي حال بينكم وبين خبر السماء. This is what has been a barrier between us. فهنالك رجعوا إلى قومهم. They went to their nation. فقالوا, so they say, يا قومنا, O my nation, إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا. We heard a Quran which is wonderful. Ajib in Urdu we only use for strange. But in Arabic, ajib means ajib, wonderful, amazing. Okay? Ajaba. Yahdi ila rushdi, which guide to the right path. فآمنا به. The jinn say we brought iman on it. وَلَن نُشْرِكَ بِرَبِّنَا أَحَدًا. And we will never associate any partner with our Rabb. وَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ عَلَى نَبِيهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ. And the Prophet didn't even know that the jinns are here and they are listening to me. Nothing. He, the Prophet, only came to know, knew by what? By this surah. قُلْ أُوحِيَ إِلَيَّ أَنَّهُ اسْتَمَعَ نَفَرٌ مِّنَ الْجِنِّ وَإِنَّمَا أُوحِيَ إِلَيْهِ قَوْلُ الْجِنِّ. समझ गए? हाँ? आपको मजा आया? वाखिर दावाना अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।